Good evening. I feel like the two hens that was walking down Interstate I-5 in front of Seattle. One hen looked at the other hen and said, "You know, I've always had a desire to lay an egg on I-5 during rush hour." The other hen looked at it and said, "Well, if you do, you better lay it on the line and you better do it quick." And with the amount of time that I have, I feel like a hen. I have always thought of myself as a rooster. Only white people can take that away from you. How many of you here, because I got to do it quick and I got to lay it on the line, understand that light travels at 186,000 miles per second? Does anyone in here know why light travels at 186,000 miles per second? Just to give you a little understanding of how fast that is. The third rock from our sun, 93 million miles away, is the Earth. The Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference. Light traveling at 186,000 miles will surround the Earth 7 times in 1 second. You know why? I'm going to give you the answer, and then it's going to be your responsibility to respond back to me after this. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second because in Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, God said, "Let there be light." And light obeyed at 186,000 miles per second. Light travels 186,000 miles per second because God said it and it obeyed. To get how far light travels in 1 minute is real simple. You multiply 186,000 times 60. Light travels in 1 minute 11,160,000 miles. And it's been doing it that way every minute since Genesis 1:3. Why does light travel at 11,160,000 miles a minute? God said it and light obeyed. To get how far light travels in 1 hour, you would multiply 11,160,000 times 60. Light travels in 1 hour, 669,600,000 miles a minute. An hour. Why does light travel 669,600,000 miles in 1 hour? If you want to get how far light travels in 1 day. And light has been traveling 669,600,000 miles since Genesis 1:3. And I have never heard light say, "Well, I don't know if I should continue to be disobedient because people may misunderstand me." You get how far light travels in 1 day, you would multiply 669,600,000 times 24. Light travels in 1 day 16,070,400,000 miles, and it's been doing it every day since Genesis 1:3. And you know what's so amazing? I've never heard it say, "You know, I got to slow down a little bit because I'm tired." Why does light travel 11 billion? 70 million miles in 1 day? If you want to get how far light travels in 1 year, you multiply 11,070,400,000 times 365. Light travels in 1 year 5,865,696,000,000 miles. Why does light travel 11 billion? Why does light travel 5 trillion miles in 1 year? Can you tell me why? I've never heard light say, you know, if I keep doing this, people are going to misunderstand me and think it's all about me, so I better slow down and be like everybody else. You know, they may misunderstand me so much, they may take my 501c3. Do you understand? According to Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, verse 5, it said God separated the light from the darkness and it was good. The nearest star to our star is Alpha Centauri, 4.5 light years away. You know what a light year is? That is not 365 days without seeing any men of color. That is a white year. That's another sermon. Traveling at the speed of light at 186,000 miles per second, it'll take you 4.5 years to get from our star to Alpha Centauri. Reminds me of the two brothers that said, hey, we got to figure it out. We're going to take a rocket and we're going to go to the sun. I said, you can't go to the sun. You burn up. That's it. We got to figure it out. We're going to go at night. Can anybody tell me why light travels in 4.5 years at 186,000 miles per second, 26,395,632,000,000 miles? Why? You better do the same.